ParlayHelp.com, June 6th report. Info@parlayhelp.com is the email. A couple of quick things to address, and I'll get to today's report. What a difference a day makes. My big seven, not so good of a day, and most people, not so good of a day. If you won money today, congratulations. I normally get a ton of emails every day, and today was actually overwhelming for me because I have been officially spammed. So I'm going to put spam filters on the server, which is included in the hosting, so that's a good thing. But for most of my guys, I got backup email addresses, and they all have my cell number, and they can text their pics. So if it gets caught in spam, I'll have it. But I'll tell you what, with the amount of hits we get, I knew it was probably just a matter of time, and it's unbelievable once you get on one of these spam things. I mean, I'm going to tell you what, June 6, 2008 is a milestone for me. I got 2 new wives coming from Russia. I won the lottery 6 times. I won 3 Yahoo lotteries. I didn't even know Yahoo offered that. My penis is now 12 inches, and if I answered all 20 of those emails, it's probably going to be about 20 feet. I've won a house. I got 2 new cars, and I got another wife coming from somewhere, and I have a timeshare in Palumbawamba. And I think Steve Budin has a crew out there, so maybe I can meet his crew when I go stay in that timeshare. It's just unbelievable. Good friend of mine is in the Poconos for the weekend. Just give you a little FYI. Took a 4-day weekend, which is good for him. He works very hard. Was there at qualifying and practice. Casey Kane running very, very well and has the pole. On Bodog right now, he's 8-1. So if you drop 10 or 100, you could win 80 or 800 if he comes through. And that track, once you get out and get in the lead, aside of a blown tire or a bad pit stop, you pretty much got that one won. And, of course, we're going to get a heat wave. It's going to be 99 tomorrow. I've tried my hardest not to put the air on, so now I got to deal with all that. Anyway, let's get to it. Like I said, my big seven, not so good of a day. Don't really have one winner, because everybody either went 50-50 or lost. Not a good day for betting. Scoreboard's up. I hope you like them. Make sure you sign up, get a membership. They're there. I also was asked by a bunch of people I should put a PayPal donate button, because everybody's saying, well, we like what you're doing. We want to send you money. So bottom left corner, it's there. There's no dollar amount set. You want to send $1, $2, $20, no dollars. It's there if you want to use it. I did what you asked. We shall see if anyone does donate. But I can also use that button now because I have a few cappers who want to come on board, and now you need to pay. My big seven will stay as they are. Anyone else is going to pay because between the spam and everything else, it's getting unbelievable. All right, let's get to it. June 6th report. Pete James, Parley Pete Sports goes 1-3 on the day. Bookie Basher goes 0-1. I'm going to leave his results as unofficial because from what I'm reading, he had the Toronto Blue Jays and he had wager to win 30, and he had it at -170. Now, the game went off at 178, but from all the parlay calculators and everything I've checked, if you are wagering to win 30, you had to put 51 dimes up. So that's going to put him down 51 dimes. We're going to leave that as an unofficial result. And he had some party he was doing tonight. Hell, if I was in Vegas, I would have been there. There's where he was and the dinner and everything. He left a comment, and of course I approved it. And he invited the public. So anybody who's 1,000 users a day on this site, y'all could have went if you lived in Vegas. If I lived in Vegas, I would have been at that party. That would have been fun. Bunch of sports gamblers and handicappers partying in Vegas. Good time it would have been. Pride Side Investments goes 3-4 on the day. They give back -45 dimes. Easy Winners goes 2-2. They actually still won money, plus $87. Technically, I should make them the winner of the day, but somebody else did a little better. Not part of the Big Seven, but they did a little better. Bobby Clark Sports goes 2-3. negative $310 for him. Vegas Runner goes 2-2 on the day, and the Sports Investors Network goes 1-3 on the day. They are going to give back 10 units. Mr. Wayne Allen Root, not so 50-50 today, 0-3. Brendan Lang goes 1-1. He's going to cost you 10 dimes, plus you paid for his pick. Michael Cannon got the money train back on track, 3-0 day, plus 25 dimes for him. So, let's get to our totals for the week. Pete James, ParlayPeteSports.com, 8-9. Bobby Clark Sports is 10-1. They are down $147. I have the Basher at 3-5, negative 17 dimes. I'm going to leave that as unofficial. Like I said, he had his party, and he won't have a video tonight, but he'll email me or clarify tomorrow. I'm pretty sure it's cool. It did say wager to win 30. 51 minus 170 costs you 30. That's how the math works. Easy winners. Well on their way to being the second week in a row of the big dollar or dime winner. $699 for them for the week. Sports Investors Network is 6-11. They are down 25 units. Prideside Investments is 15-13. They are plus 145 dimes, competing with easy winners. Vegas Runner is 9-9. In his 3 stars, he's 4-4. In his 2 stars, he is 5-5. He probably will have a NASCAR play. We'll do a 1 star, and I won't review that, but he'll probably have a NASCAR play. And I know Bobby Clark Sports has a risk low, win high thing. He'll probably have a golf game and a NASCAR play as well. So check those guys out for NASCAR. Like I said, my best friend is in Pocono, and we called and talked on the phone a little bit tonight. Frank Roseenthal was MIA today. He's still 16-18 on the week. Michael Cannon, 5-3 plus 35 dimes. Wayne Root, surprisingly, 4-10 on the week. It's not typical Wayne Root. Mr. 50-50 has shifted gears here. So I'm not sure what's going on there. And Brandon Lang is 6-7. He is plus 10 dimes on the week. And you can see the new table at the bottom under the video. Everybody liked it. The PayPal donate button is there. If you want to do so, you may. If you don't, that's fine. The site's free. We can always use a few bucks to help pay for the hosting. Now I got to buy a spam filter. You know, I could have got like 6 Ys, but I only got 2. Well, maybe tomorrow I get 4 more. Well, they're coming from Russia, so it's going to take them time. And if they're not on the same flight, I could have a very good month of June. And I'm giving the email anyway. I'll get more spam, but it's going to be filtered. So, haha. Ha, 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 ha. Info, ParlayHelp.com, your sports betting internet community. Like I said, if a pick gets caught in the spam or whatever, Bobby Clark Sports, Pete James, the Basher, they all have my cell number. Easy Winners does too. It's not a problem. If you're a handicapper who's in my Big 7 and don't have it, email me, and I will send you my cell number, and you can text your picks as well. But it's not going to be a problem. I can approve who I want mail to come through, and all those websites I've approved. It's just, once you start getting 1,000 hits a day, you're going to get spammed. I got 12 inches, 2 wives, and 1 6 lotteries. I'm doing wonderful. And it's only Friday night going into Saturday morning. Could you imagine what I'll have by Saturday? Your sports betting internet community. Oh, the Preakness. Not the Preakness. The Belmont is Saturday at 5. ABC picked it up. First time ABC's ran a horse race in a while. But there was a horse that was going to drop out. It's just, that race is just almost not betting on. Big Brown, there's really no one going to give him competition. I would just stay off of it. Sunday night, the NBA playoffs return. And I hate, why does the NBA change this format? They're the only sport that does it. Everything is 2-2, 1-1-1-1. And then when we get to the finals, it's 2-3-2. I don't understand it. Well, anyway, I think the Celtics are minus a point, so that'll be interesting to see. But you don't have to deal with that till Sunday. I'll see if anybody has a horse racing pick tomorrow. Like I said, I know Vegas Runner and Bobby Clark Sports do the NASCAR thing. Casey King, 8-1. I want to check them. Drop 100. You could win 8. You lose 100. No biggie. Your sports betting internet community. ParlayHelp.com.